Thank you for coming out this morning. It is that time of year once again when we are ready for our students in the Grand Rapids Public Schools to come back. School starts this Monday, August 28th, and I'm asking all of you, my friends here, to help me get the message out to parents and to members of this community that school starts on August 28th. This is new for us. Historically, we've always started after Labor Day, after the holiday. And many schools in the ISD, including Grand Rapids Public, will start early this year. We are partnering with Grand Rapids Community College on our middle college. So we started earlier this year so that our students can have an opportunity to take college courses and, am I okay? To take college courses and so they can graduate with their associate's degree after 5 years. And so, but because of that, we wanted to do the entire district starting earlier. And so this is great. It's a great opportunity for students. It's a great opportunity for parents. We are ready for our kids to come back. And so I really want to stress, and I ask you in the media to help me so my parents will know and my students will know. August 28th is our start date. Our teachers are ready. Our principals are ready. Your superintendent is more than ready. It's been a long time this summer for our kids to be away from us. And so we want everyone to know that not only does school start on Monday, but we are going to have thousands of people on the road. We want them to be safe. It is important that we all follow the rules for our students to get here, and I'm going to turn it over to my chief of staff, and that is Mr. Larry Johnson.
Thank you and good morning. And we are excited about the start of school, but with the start of school comes a lot of excited young people running around. First-time drivers in the high school, first-time students attending in some of our elementary schools. So we just want to remind our parents as we're getting back and kids start back to school, just be mindful of those that are riding bikes and the bike safety tips. And we want to make sure that kids are following the rules of the road and using crosswalks and wearing helmets. We want to also remind our students that texting and walking can also be dangerous. So as they're with earphones and earbuds in their ear, we want to remind them to remove those so that they can hear any potential dangerous vehicles that's approaching them. For our bike riders, again, helmets and making sure their bikes have been safely checked in order for them to ride them safe to school. Teen drivers, this is the first time that some of our young people will be driving to school. We know they are very excited, and we will continue to work with them and making sure that they are following the rules of the road as well as the parking regulations around the school, and that they're slowing down. I mean, speed limits in most of our community streets is 25, and we're asking people to back it down even further. As our buses begin to move around, we want to remind parents and drivers out there to obey the flashing red signs on the buses and give our children an opportunity to clear the street before they pass the buses. We want to prevent injuries as much as we can. We'll continue all of our hard work around school safety and security, but that also extends with our partnerships with the Grand Rapids Police Department. So we'll continue to work with Chief Ruhinski and his team as they prepare for the return of thousands of young people in our community on Monday. And at this time, I'll turn it over to Chief Ruhinski so he can talk about some of the efforts that we've partnered on and will partner on as the year comes. Chief.
Thank you. I'd like to commend Superintendent O'Neill and Chief of Staff Larry Johnson for all the great things that the GRPS is accomplishing and continues to accomplish. It's exciting to be part of a community where there's so much vibrancy and so much headway being made in public education. To Larry Johnson's point, there'll be 17,000 people or young people attending school on the 28th and 3,000 employees reporting for work. So that's 20,000 people. That's basically the size of a small city. So we're asking people, particularly those who are in your morning routines, pre-Labor Day doesn't necessarily feel like school's back in session. So take a minute and recognize when you get in the car on Monday that there's young people on their way to school who are excited to be back in session, so they may not necessarily be paying great attention to cars, to crosswalks, to things like that. So we're asking people to be extra cautious. I'd also want to ask parents these are challenging times. So I would ask parents to maybe have a conversation with your children and ask them to be a little compassionate with each other as school starts. Make a friend, be a friend. Look out for those who are a little less fortunate or a little less outgoing than themselves, and look forward to working with our great partners from GRPS and having a great school year. Thanks.
This really concludes our time here this morning. But as you spread the word this weekend, please let students know that we are excited and ready for them to come back. Thank you.